Vladimir Putin hits back, retaliating for U.S. sanctions on Russia.
I thought it was time for us to show that we will not leave this without an answer.
Putin announces U.S. diplomatic missions in Russia will be cut by 755 people, a huge chunk of the staffs at the U.S. embassy and consulates. The Kremlin also plans to confiscate 2 properties operated by the U.S. government in Russia, a storage facility in Moscow and a country house outside the city. Tonight, veteran spies warn if American diplomats have to leave Russia, intelligence assets could be lost.
You hide the spies, the CIA spies, the case officers, within the people who do their day job. So if you only have so many people that are allowed in the embassy, that means that it's going to necessarily reduce the amount of people that you can use to gather intelligence. And that's a problem.
Intelligence experts say it's an open secret that many Americans working under the title of diplomats in Russia and their Russian counterparts in the U.S. are spies. Former CIA case officer John Cipher worked in Moscow.
U.S. case officers, intelligence officers on the street in Moscow are strategic assets meant to meet strategic Russian sources. Whether it's a short meeting or whether there's other means to exchange information via technical means or what have you.
I think they may know about you.
Experts say the scenes depicted in popular spy shows like The Americans, with dead drops, clandestine meetings, and fake identities, are not that far off from real life.
Dead drops and signal sites and brush passes and clandestine meets, spies still use those because they work. But more and more we're seeing a massive transition from the old spy methods to cyber espionage.
It's always been a dangerous game in Moscow.
The KGB owned the city, and they followed everyone everywhere.
Martha Peterson was a covert CIA officer in Moscow in the 70s. Featured in the CNN original series Declassified, she recounted how her cover was blown during a dead drop. She was arrested, interrogated all night, then kicked out of the country.
They put the dead drop down in the middle of the table on a piece of Pravda newspaper. They then began the interrogation. The chief interrogator was a very angry middle-aged man.
Cipher says an American spy in Russia has to always assume they're being monitored.
If I got up at 2 in the morning and walked outside, there would be a team of people there to follow me everywhere, and then they would have people to listen to the tapes of all my discussions in my house, watch videos of that. They would interview everybody I came in contact with.
Intelligence veterans say the Russians have a couple of distinct advantages over the U.S. in spycraft. They say the Russians have many more spies here in America than the U.S. has in Russia, and they say the Russians often recruit regular Russian business people and travelers to spy for them. People like Russian commercial pilots, bankers, journalists. U.S. spy agencies, they say, do not use those tactics.